Hey Rachel. How's it going, girl?
What's up, my girl? Are you going on the soccer team tour?
Um. Let me think about that. Yes, girl, I sure am.
Did you pay the fee?
Sure did. I paid 2,659 rand. Mrs. H said there are 23 girls going on tour.
Wow. Okay, so if we all paid 2,659 rand, and there are 23 girls going, then how much money has been paid? You surely aren't going to add 2,659 rand 23 times, are you?
Well, do you have a better idea?
I would use multiplication, but that's just me. I mean, you could keep adding 2,659 23 times, but that would take long, don't you think? What if there were 120 girls going on tour? You'd be adding 2,659, 120 times over.
I guess you're right. It is much quicker if we multiply 2,659 by 23. The reason I was going to add is because I keep making silly mistakes when I multiply.
All right. So there are two basic ways to multiply: short multiplication and long multiplication. I found another, much easier way though. So this awesome method of multiplication goes like this. I first write down the two numbers I am multiplying together, one from left to right, and the other from top to bottom. Then, I join the diagonals of each block. Now this is the really fun part, it is so easy. I multiply 2 by 9, which is 18. And then I do the same for 3 times 9, which is 27. Next, I multiply 2 by 5, which is 10, and 3 by 5, which is 15. I continue like this, until I have multiplied all the other numbers. 2 times 6 is 12, and 3 times 6 is 18. Finally, 2 times 2 is 4. Because the product is a single digit, we put a 0 in the space at the top. And 3 times 2 is 6. The last thing we do is to add the numbers along the diagonal lines. In the first block, we have one number, 7. So we put a 7 in the space underneath it. In the next block, we add 8, 2, and 5, which is 15. Place the 5 underneath the block, and carry the 1 to the next block. In this block, we now add 8, 1, 1, and the 1 we carried over from the previous block. The sum of these numbers is 11, so place a 1 underneath the block, and carry a 1 to the next block. In this block, we have 6, 1, 2, 1, and the 1 we carried over from the previous block. The sum of these numbers is again 11, so place a 1 underneath the block, and carry a 1 to the next block. In this block, we have 0, 4, 1, and the 1 we carried over from the previous block. The sum of these numbers is 6, so place a 6 underneath the block. The last block contains the number 0, so we can just ignore it. And voila, we have our answer.
Wow, Rachel. That is such an awesome way to do multiplication. Okay, so in total, 61,157 rand was collected. Mrs. H said that they need to collect 90,000 rand. So how much more do we need to collect?
Well, think about it. We need 90,000 rand, and we only have 61,157 rand. So we subtract this from 90,000 rand to see how much we still need to collect. So, from 90,000 we subtract 61,157.
Okay. So we still need to collect 28,843 rand.
What are you thinking about now, Amanda?
Well, if we all paid 2,659 Rand, and we still need 28,843 Rand, then how many more girls do we need to go on tour?
Well, now you divide 28,843 by 2,659. So that means we need 11 more girls.
Thanks, Rachel. I think I want you to be my math study buddy. You're so clever.
Sure, Amanda. Look, maths isn't difficult if you put effort in. I spend at least half an hour each day doing maths, and that's the reason why I do well. Did you like this video? Hit the subscribe button, which is at the bottom of your screen on the right. See you next time.